Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Nordic American tankers again. This will most likely be the last video over them for a while, as we've talked about them so much recently on the channel. This video on Nordic American tankers, we're going to be talking about if we should sell NAT, the company's future, and dividends that they're going to be paying in the next couple of quarters. But before we get right on into the video, I just have to give you guys a huge thank you for all the support that I have received within the first couple of videos of me posting, and already receiving a video with over 1,000 views in my first 5 videos. So just thank you and keep up the work and keep smashing that like button. So the question is it finally time to sell Nordic American tankers, or is everyone being just a little bit over dramatic? Or we're going to get right into that. And to start with, we're going to look at some charts from the past few days of Nordic American tanker stock. We can see from this graph from yesterday that it started out at $4 and around 45 cents as the low, and then it shot all the way up to the high for the day for $4.92 per share, and then leveled out around $4.70 to 75 cents per share. Then on today's chart of May 21st, 2020, we can see that it bounces around and it starts out pretty high actually for the day for around $4.85 for the high, and then it dropped all the way down to $4.64 where it ended up just bouncing back and forth between 470 and about 480. The key point that I want to bring up about these two charts from these last 2 days is that they've both been green days for the stock. Yesterday, it was around a 5% green day, while today it was up a little bit, but it was still up 0.64% on the day. This is encouraging for the stock, as we all know that it's been through many red days in the recent times. Also, we can see that there's a resistant level at $4.90 that used to be the support level. So if we can break past that by a decent amount, that can become the new support level once again, and I can see it going further. But if we do not break past that support level, I can see us going all the way back down to $4.40 where it was just a few days ago. So the question is, should we sell just in case it doesn't break above that resistant level and it goes all the way back to $4.40 again? Well, I do not believe we should. I believe this is a good hold, or maybe even buy more if it drops just a little bit. Let me explain. So, the quarter report was just a couple of days ago, and we learned that they said this is the best start to a year this company's ever had in its history. Also, this quarter one, they have made more money than they did all of last year. And this isn't even their best quarter of this year. They've already came out and said that 75% of their boats have been booked at a $50,000 per day. And last quarter for Q1, it was booked at only $44,000 per day. So they're going to be making more money than they did last quarter. What I actually believe is going on with the stock is that there is a lot of panic selling and a lot of stop losses that were being triggered. That's why it went all the way down to $4.40, even after they reported a great quarter one. So, in my opinion, it's actually a really good stock to buy while people are panic selling, because this company has value. They've already came out and said that this is the best they've seen in a long time. They're making a lot of money this quarter, for Q2, for Q3, and possibly even for all of next year, because they've said that they're very optimistic about next year. And one thing that I think is really showing off how well this company is doing is the 14 cents per share that they'll be paying out this quarter, and then the 20 cents that they just announced, well, that will be paid to the shareholders on record of Friday, August 28th, and that'll be a 42% increase from this past quarter. So, since Nordic American Tankers is expecting greater revenue in the second quarter because they'll be getting more money per ships per day, and they'll be paying out a bigger dividend, I can only see the stock price going up from here. I could see it maybe retesting its lows at $4.40 one more time before it goes back up to around $6 per share within the next month. Some of you might say, only $6? Well, when you think about it, $6 from the price that it is at now is actually a lot. For it to go from around $4.80 per share to $6, that's a 20% jump. And if you're getting around 20% in a month, that is great return. The stock market, whenever you invest in it, you see around 6 to 8% annually. So to get 20% in a month is great if you were to get to $6. While that might be the high side within a month, I could see it going to $6 just because of the volatility. And if we were to see Nordic American tankers come out and say they're going to buy back some of their shares, I could see it jumping all the way up there in less than a month. That is the high side, of course. And while the low side, it could also go below $4 within the next month if people think this is a negative stock. And even though they're giving out great things, like they're saying they're making so much money, if people do not want the stock, it will go down in price eventually. So it all comes down to if people think this is going to be a good stock to invest in, or else it's going to go down. But I believe that the gains outweigh the risk. As long as you are not putting more than 10% of your portfolio into this stock, I believe this is a great stock to invest in. So, a lot of you may be wondering when I'm going to sell out. I don't see myself selling the stock until one of two things happens. The stock price goes up to at least $10, which there is a low side of that happening, but it still could with the amount of volatility in it, or until I see massive dividends paid out to me. A reasonable price that I actually do see the stock hitting within the foreseeable future in around 4 to 5 months, I could actually see it hitting around $8, and that might be the highest. I have changed my viewpoints from it being a $10 stock, even though it sure as well can. There's so much volatility in the stock, it could shoot up in a matter of weeks, like we saw when it first did, when it shot up to 9. So, in the end, I believe that you should not sell your Nordic American tanker shares and you should actually hold on to them and buy more if you are willing to. I do not see a lower point really for this company for the amount of money they are producing, and I can only see great upside from here. So, that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and if you made it this far, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what stock you want me to talk about next, as this might be one of the last Nordic American Tankers videos, unless someone else has questions about it, and I'll make another one for it. Other than that, we'll see you right in the next video.